Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is a huge clean and declutter with me. It was time for me to go through Livy's clothes again to make sure that she had enough clothes for the next season coming up. All of a sudden we were in fall, and I've been talking about it forever that I love fall and I can't wait for fall. But September, for some reason, just seemed to be a lot cooler than it normally has been in the past. So all of a sudden, we were stuck with summer clothes when it was 60 degrees outside. So I needed to take this time and to really go through her closet and to see what still fit her, and then transition her clothes into the fall and the winter clothes. I also took this opportunity to clean out her closet and her toys. Christmas is coming up, so I knew that she was going to be getting a ton of toys. So I wanted to go ahead and declutter that to get ready for Christmas. But I hope you guys will stick around for the end. It's a huge transformation, and I can't wait to show you guys at the end. So stick around. As you can see here, I really started to clean out the closet first. I picked up a few things on the floor. Livy's room doesn't tend to get very dirty. It just kind of gets a little bit cluttered with toys and things in the floor, and if Aubrey's in there. So there wasn't a whole lot to pick up on the floor, so I decided to start with the closet because that was going to have the most things in it. And I just set everything out into the hallway, and Justin came home and was like, what is this in the hallway? It was just lined with toys and boxes of old clothes and boxes of new clothes. And so he was kind of like, okay, whatever. So here I'm just picking up the totes that were on the floor that had all of the clothes that I need to rotate into Livy's closet. These were just clothes that Aubrey had left over when she was a baby. They were the 2T, 3T clothes. And so I'm just getting those things out of the closet, and now I am cleaning off this little shelf that she has. I think I want to redo Livy's bedroom without that in there. I think I want to put maybe shelves right there instead of just the cube storage. Maybe put the cube storage in the closet. I'm not sure. I know I want to redo her room fairly soon, so stick around for that to see what I wind up doing with this. I decided to go ahead and vacuum before I was completely done, just because I knew that I would need the floor space to go through her clothes and to put them on hangers. So I really went through and did a nice deep vacuum before we got started with the decluttering. If this is the first video you are seeing of mine, I just wanted to say hi and welcome. My name is Brittany. I'm a mama to two sweet little girls, Aubrey, who is 4, and Olivia, who is 17 months old. And I am a working mom, but I do videos like this on my channel every week. I do clean and decorate with me, cleaning motivation, decluttering, all the homemaking things. I have some grocery hauls on my channel as well. So if you are enjoying this content and would like to see more, I would love for you to just subscribe to my channel and to hit the bell notification so that you are notified every time I post a new video. And thanks again for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy. Now I'm just starting to take out everything from the closet. That's the first thing you always want to do when you're decluttering. You want to take everything out so you can touch and feel and see exactly what you have. A lot of times if you just look at what you have, you wind up missing things. So I really encourage everyone to take everything out of the closet that you know that you want to get rid of. I did wind up leaving the clothes over in the corner just because I knew those were fall and winter clothes that I had put in there earlier this year. So I knew that I didn't need to declutter those. Now I'm just going through the clothes and sorting them out into 18-month, 2T, and 12 months. While we were home for the pandemic, so in March, Livy was in about a 12-month outfit, and that was right in the springtime, and so some of the clothes were short sleeves and springtime weather clothes. So she basically went through 3 sizes from March until now. So she was in a little bit of a 12-month, and then we went to 18 months. And 18 months still fits her now, but she can also fit into 2T. So we're kind of in that in-between stage right now. So what I wanted to do was to get rid of all of the 12 and 18-month summer clothes that I knew she would be transitioning out of and not be able to wear anymore. And you can see here that I am just putting them in Huggies boxes. That's how I've always done it. I've always put them in diaper boxes because when you have a little one, you know that diaper boxes are high in supply. So that's just what I've always used. And I'm going to be giving these clothes away to my niece. My brother has I think she's 4 months old now, and so I've been handing all of Livy's clothes down to Mallory so that she can have them as well. But here I'm just going through the drawers. A lot of the drawers had, again, those 12 and 18-month summer clothes in them, so I needed to declutter that as well. I wanted to go ahead and get rid of everything that was 12 and 18 months all at one time so that it wasn't choppy and doing the closet and then coming and doing the dresser after that. And a lot of the clothes were outfits, and I had the pants in the drawers and I had the shirts hanging up, so I wanted to make sure I put those outfits together so that when they opened them up for Mallory, they knew what outfit goes with what. Going through her onesies, and as I was going through this, I realized that I don't put her in onesies a lot. In fact, hardly ever. I was just wondering if that's how everybody is, or do your babies live in onesies? I know some people say that their babies sometimes they just walk around in only a onesie and that's it. And I used them a lot as like really baby, 3 to 6 months maybe was really when I used the onesies, but now I just find that I don't use them a lot. So she had probably a whole box full of onesies that she just didn't use. Here I'm folding and labeling the boxes again because these are going to be going to my niece. I want to make sure everyone knows what's in them. So I'll usually put like 12 months and then whatever season it is, or if it's like all onesies, I'll put onesies on it just so they know what's in them, so that if they don't want to open them up, because these are 12 and 18 months, so it's going to be a while before Mallory is in these, but just so they don't have to open them up, but they can organize them and see where they are in the box. going in and putting all of the clothes that fit her now in the drawers. So her 2T jeans and pants go in the drawers. I wound up using a couple of jeans in the onesie drawer because I got rid of a lot of those onesies to free up the bottom drawer on the right side. I wound up putting diapers in that. And so that's another tip that I have for you guys. If you are tight on space and you like to buy in bulk like I do, I like to buy the big pack of diapers that you get at Sam's. I use that bottom drawer for all of her diapers that don't fit in the little caddies that I have on her changing table, and then I have another basket in our living room because we change her diaper in the living room sometimes as well. So I have a stash in both places that we typically change her diaper, but I keep the extras in the bottom of the dresser drawer. Her clothes are so small that you can combine things, so it freed up an entire drawer. So now I'm just hanging up a lot of the clothes that I already had out for her. They are the fall, winter, and some summer. I did leave out if we bought her 2T summer clothes. I left that out just in case there's a warm day like today. It is October 7th when I'm recording this, and it's going to be 80 degrees today. So I wanted to make sure I kept out just a couple pieces that if it were a hot day, she would be able to wear them again. And now I'm just going through and putting everything back in the closet. I did declutter a lot of her toys. You can see I only brought in probably 3 or 4 of them. These are toys that I know she loves. She is very, very, very much into the pushing toys. So you can see the little stroller back there. She really likes that. We have a buggy. And we have a little ride-on toy that I kept for her, along with the castle, of course, because she and Aubrey like to play with the castle. But other than that, I did not put a lot of things back in the bottom of the closet. I put in the pack and play that you saw there. But other than that, nothing else went in there. And now this was a 2-day project. So the next day I came through and decided to really declutter all of those bins that were in the closet and really declutter all of that stuff, because you can see we just kind of stuffed things where I wanted them to go at the time. I have learned a lot about my organization style. I am a out of sight, out of mind, but macro organizer. I need things to be out of sight. I don't want to see them around, but I need to be able to just throw them in something. So if there's a bin, it cannot be micro organized down in the bin. So things that are color coded does not work for me. You can see up in the closet when I do the reveal, I did not color code her clothes because that's too much of an organization for me. It's going to take me too long to put things back where they belong, and it's never going to stick. So for me, what I do is I organize things into larger categories. So I'll have a blankets bin. I had a shoe bin. For her clothes, I organized them by sleeve length and by like holiday. So I had all of her long sleeve shirts first, but then inside that I did have Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving, all of those outfits put together. And then I went from long sleeves to maybe 3/4 length sleeves to then short and no sleeves. And I also separated out with dresses. So I have dresses and then shirts. And so the dresses were long sleeve in the front, and then I have another section of dresses in the back that are short sleeve for, again, those warmer days that we have. So here I'm just going through everything that was in these bins. I didn't even know what was in them because I had just been throwing things for months into these drawers. I mean bins. So now that I have everything in nice, neat little piles, it's time to take it all out and put it where it belongs. Some of this stuff I am getting rid of, some of it is going into storage, and some of it is going back in the closet. Those cards and things, those are obviously going to be keepsakes for Livy. Those were her first birthday cards that she got from a lot of the family members. We had some trash in there that I had to get out. And so I'm just kind of going through and picking up all the little piles that I have so that I can go back in and organize. As you can see, this was a lot of work. I had to do a ton of decluttering. We had things in here that had just been put in here since the day we moved in and not really organized or put together. And I feel like these 2 days that I was working on this room was so therapeutic for me. And you've seen my other cleaning videos, I'm not somebody who keeps a clean house. We do have a lot of clutter. We have a lot of things that just keep laying around in piles and things like that. And, you know, sometimes we just need to take some time out of our day and to really declutter and to do the things that we've been putting off. And let me tell you, by the end of this video, by the time I was finished, I felt amazing. I felt so good. I felt so accomplished. I've been feeling really anxious lately. I don't know what it was or why I've been feeling that way, but for me, this was such a reset for just how I've been feeling, how I've been going about my day. Every time I walked into Livy's room, I just felt it was just getting out of hand, worse and worse by the day. There was a million things in here that we didn't even use. Like all these blankets you see that I'm taking out right now, those are blankets that have been left over since Aubrey was a baby. And they have literally stayed in that bin right there since Aubrey was a baby. I moved them. It was the same cube storage that we had in Aubrey's room when she had a nursery, and they just stayed. And I felt so good after getting rid of those and putting them in a trash bag. I'm going to be taking them to a consignment shop. I just feel like by me giving them away to someone who is going to use them just cleared up my mind so much that I feel so much more at ease now just decluttering Livy's room. Now the rest of my house needs it, and I'm definitely on a decluttering kick. I'm going to be doing my closet soon. I'm going to be doing a lot of other things that we just haven't been doing since we moved in, and it just makes me feel so much better. Okay, so back to the decluttering here. As I was talking about earlier, I'm just organizing these clothes by sleeve length. I have the long sleeves in the front and the short sleeves in the back, or sleeveless in the back. What I'm doing right now is going through those clothes that were in the back of the closet. There was just a couple of them that I noticed were still the 12 and 18 month clothes that wouldn't fit her anymore. And so I'm just going through and decluttering them. Now I'm putting the baskets in her closet, and these are just baskets that I got from Walmart. They were in the kitchen aisle. I guess they're more like kitchen organization baskets, but I put these little labels on them because I'm going to be doing a weekly outfit storage. So every Sunday what I'm going to be doing is putting her outfits in each one of the little baskets. So just to remind you guys what we were working with to begin with, here's some more of the befores. It was a complete disaster, as you can see. Toys were just thrown everywhere, and here is the finished product. It is so much more organized. I know where things are. I have everything a place, and in its place it goes. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye.